Hello, humans of the earth, and thank you for joining us on this wonderful day. My name is Heidi,
And my name is Dana.
and this is Fun Times with Dana and Heidi.
Today we will be discussing this positive news stories, but first we have our beloved tweet of the week. This tweet comes from @sgreat underscore, and it says, "How do you look a baby in the eyes and name it Carl?" And I wonder about this a lot. Like,
Dana had to censor it.
yes, I censored it because this is a family-friendly podcast, and we don't cuss on this.
We keep it PG.
Yes, we keep it PG, not even PG-13. We keep it
G, just
PG.
G.
Rated G, like the Cars franchise, okay? Rated G,
Like Disney, you
like
know?
Disney. Yes, exactly. So I wonder about things. There are so many names that just do not belong to children, but
Right?
it's part of the process because everyone starts off as a fetus and then eventually become adults and then, die. But like you have to look
Karen,
at a baby and name
Mary,
it like Karen, baby, and name
Mary,
it like Karen or Meredith or James or
or
like
like Richard,
or Richard.
or
Things, can you
Steven.
imagine like looking at a small child and being like, "Oh yeah, that's Richard." It doesn't make sense. It doesn't help me connect the two. It doesn't, like, a baby and Richard, they don't go together. When I picture a Richard, I picture a fully grown man with a lumberjack beard and like some sort of drink in his hand on a couch. I don't imagine a small innocent fetus child. I don't. Heidi, what do you think? What do you have to say on this?
I saw like a tweet about this a few months ago, and I'm like, wow, I really can't look at a baby and think, oh my gosh, Karen, you're so cute. Like, no. Probably in the 1900s, yes, but now we're in the 21st century, and it'd be kind of weird. It
Yeah,
feels
I
not it
yeah,
feels
I
not weird. It just feels off. It feels off.
I feel bad for people who are like nice people, genuinely nice people who are named Karen. Or like if someone were to
Same.
like, I don't think that anyone's gonna be naming their baby Karen anytime soon. Like I genuinely don't think so.
Or Felicia,
Or
like that meme, like,
Felicia.
bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Things like that. I just it's the memes. It's the power of the internet. That's what causes the ups and downs of strange baby names. So Heidi is going to share this very, very cute TikTok trend. I've seen it too, but I would tell
You
it
have?
better. Yes, yeah, I've seen it, and it's really cute. Ashley was sending me some TikToks of where they did this. So Heidi, you can explain because I think it's really cute.
Yes, okay. So today's news story is a trend on teacher appreciation TikTok. So basically, there's this cute trend going on TikTok where Zoom students, because there's not really real class at the moment, put their cameras off and turn them on to show a gallery of thank you signs and artwork for their teachers and professors to use. So on Zoom in the gallery view, you see all these like little like squares like next to each other. So you can see many people on the same screen at once simultaneously. So there have been many videos of this trend popping up on my For You page, and I can never swipe to skip it because the teachers' reactions are so cute. Because it starts off with just one person having their camera on, right? Like just one right after the other. People's cameras start turning on, and they are holding these like beautiful signs up to the camera saying, "Thank you, so and so. Thank you, so and so. We're so grateful for you." It's so cute. It's so cute. And it's such an amazing thing to witness because they start class all confused and sad that they had to teach to a bunch of black squares. And there was like some this quote, not quote, what are like the pieces of text? Yeah. So there was like a piece of text on the TikTok, and it would be like, so and so was so confused because we never have our, it would be like, so and so was so confused because we never have our cameras off. We always have them on. So you just see the teachers being like, what? Like, why is everyone's cameras off? Wow, like, was there no one like here? Do they even want to be here? And so they start off like very like confused. So, but the like very like confused. So, but then whenever they get the message, they're like overwhelmed with so much happiness. And one teacher cried, and another one
Aw,
said,
so cute.
"No final, you all get hundreds."
Ooh, is that
And
a
this is
contending
for
idea to get us out of finals? We shall
yeah. I
see.
mean, like they're like, wait, let me get a picture for Facebook.
Aw, I love that. I love that for him. That's so
It was so
wholesome.
cute.
This is, like, actually very like, it's a good TikTok trend for once in a long time.
I
Not
agree.
a
There have
strange
been very
one, not a weird one,
not Tide Pod,
not a yeah,
very
not a weird one,
not Tide Pod.
not a yeah, not a bad one. Something that's actually wholesome and good, and that is what we need in the world. That's very
Exactly. And there's this one characteristic that I noticed stayed the same throughout all the TikToks I see on teacher appreciation, and it was that everyone participated. Like there was not one person that did not participate. Every single person participated. And the planning for this was legit because they would talk like behind outside of class to plan this, and everyone did it. Like no one said no.
yeah, and that's pretty hard to do because of all the people that make sure that everyone's, like, on track with it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's
like make sure
real
that everyone's
effort,
on board.
And especially for, like, larger classes. Like, I've seen that some of the TikToks and they're, like, 30 people. That's a lot of people.
I know. I could barely keep up with 10 people, you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, that's very cute, and I
You know?
uh-huh. Yeah. Well, that's very cute, and I appreciated that very much. That was very sweet. My news story is some pretty good news. I know that many of us or many of our listeners are not allowed to legally work. But you know what? It's okay. But this is very good news. Either way, I think it's very cute. Starbucks announced this week that will offer a free tall brewed coffee, which could be hot or iced. I like mine iced. I don't like mine hot. To frontline responders at U.S. Starbucks stores throughout the month of December to show appreciation for those keeping our community safe during COVID-19. And
Oh
so,
my gosh,
yeah,
that's so
so you
cute.
guys
Oh
got free coffee.
my gosh,
Yeah,
that's so
so you guys got
cute.
free coffee. So any time through December until December 31st, any customer who is any of these careers or professions or jobs can get a free coffee. And it's a big list. Well, yeah, it's a pretty long list. Long list. Okay, here goes.
It is
Doctors,
long.
it is pretty long. Doctors, nurses, public health workers, pharmacists, firefighters, paramedics, law enforcement officers, dentists and dental hygienists, mental health workers like counselors and stuff, military on active duty, vaccine and medical researchers. Cute. So you guys get free coffee.
They included medical researchers. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I thought that it would just be like the 911 people, like the firefighters, the police, and the ambulance.
Yeah, but it's not.
And like,
Everyone's getting a little piece of the pie. That's a lot of people, you know? They're giving everyone credit, and I think that's you know? They're giving everyone credit, and I think that's really cute. So yeah, and I think because there was even more on the original list because it got into like specifics, and I think there was like hospital staff, like even like the janitors who work in hospitals and stuff. And it was just a lot of people. So you can go to the Starbucks website and like look at the actual list because I condensed it down to like the main like professions, you know what I mean? But it can get very specific.
yeah,
But yeah, you all get free. If you know someone who is any of those professions, they're getting a free coffee. They're getting a free coffee from Starbucks. How fun is
they
that?
include,
Starbucks,
yeah,
they never give out anything free. Like the reward system, you have to get coffees and then you get a free
yeah,
one.
you have to like spend lots of money.
Yeah.
And
And they're just
it's
handing it to
yeah.
you, you know? It's a great
The
deal.
inclusivity,
Yeah,
right?
and
That's
the
how you say it.
inclusivity. Yes, we love it, and we love to see it. And also, Starbucks is not only doing that, but to provide further community support, the company also responders with care packages and Starbucks gift cards this holiday
So
season.
that's where my money's going.
That is where the money's going. Makes sense. It's a lot of money.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, not complaining
Sure,
for sure.
take my money.
Mm-hmm. Since March, the Starbucks Foundation has donated more than $1 million to support frontline responders. Foundation has donated more than $1 million to support frontline responders, including the delivery of personal protective equipment, essential medical items, care packages, and handwritten letters, and support for emergency assistance, including mental health resources for first responders and healthcare workers. And I think that they deserve it, and I'm glad that Starbucks is doing this as a transnational corporation who has empathy.
Exactly.
We love to see it.
I'm very proud of Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks reminds me of Chick-fil-A within their customer service and the way that they treat their customers.
Exactly.
And
Yes.
I'm saying this because I heard that they both give out pretty good insurance for their employees.
Makes sense.
Which makes sense as to why like the meals and food from there is just a little bit pricier than the other food chains in the nation. But
But it's quality. Quality over quantity.
mhm,
Very, very good.
exactly, exactly. And I know Starbucks, they have wonderful drinks. Wonderful,
Mm-hmm.
not very healthy for you drinks, but
Yeah,
they
not
taste
healthy, but
delicious.
they're good. They're delicioso.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Whenever that Black Lives Matter stuff was going on, it still is, because yes, it still is. And unfortunately, that is what happened. But Starbucks, they're with the rainbow thing behind it, with the
Uh-huh.
fist, and every employee was wearing it with the mask, something sporting that the cause, in which I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, don't be
Love
afraid to
the
say your
progressiveness. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes, because many companies are afraid to take like a political stance because they're like, oh, we're gonna lose our customers. But you know what? At least Starbucks cares about
yeah.
human rights to a certain degree, and we love them. We love them.
hmm
Okay, so now this is actually really cool. Well, like it's cool for me. I don't know if it's cool for the
It's
rest.
cool for me.
It's cool for me. It's cool for me. I used to watch like binge watch all me. I used to watch like binge watch all these Neil deGrasse Tyson documentaries where it's like they're all about the same thing, but they have like different titles. So it's like exploring the universe, or it's like space, or expand our knowledge of time, or whatever. But they're all one, because I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's just like super
Who
smart,
is he?
and he's an astronomer. He's like a super famous astronomer person, and he does like he's a space scientist, and he explain like the statistics that he gives are just so mind blowing. And I love him so much because I think there was this one that I remember. I don't remember what the exact number was, but I think it was like that humanity, like in comparison to the age of the universe, humanity was only 5 seconds, I think.
Hold up.
It was something like that. It was very, 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 very small. And so like putting things into perspective and having like just understanding the vastness
Like those
of our
aha
universe.
moments.
Yes. I love him. And then Netflix removed like half of his documentaries, and I got so sad because I wanted to watch them
Why?
again.
What?
I don't know, because they're kind of old. They were like from sad because I wanted to watch
Why?
them again.
What?
I don't know, because they're kind of old. They were like from 2010, I think. But
Oh,
I
okay. I see. Like
love
the contract.
those documentaries. I love all science documentaries, but his documentaries were one of like the best ones. Like his and like Planet Earth and like anything political, the BBC Planet Earth, because those
Yes,
are like
yes, yes.
very relaxing, you know.
The
And David
investigation.
Attenborough, yeah, like his narration, he's just like, oh, and we have a deer, and the deer is walking. Look at the deer, and it's just so. That was a terrible impression, by the way, but you get what I mean, right? Like that's the way he talks. You get what I mean, right? Like that's the way he talks, and
Yeah, very soothing and
yeah,
professional.
very soothing. Like it's like a very calming experience, therapeutic experience. Well, actually, there was this one time where it was like a a Komodo dragon island, and they were like chasing a lizard, and that gave me so much anxiety.
One. I definitely saw that one.
Yes, that was so scary. But apart from that, it's great, and I love Planet Earth, and I love all documentaries. Documentaries are great, and I think that they get a bad rep, and that they should get more
They
recognition.
do.
And they do get a bad rep. Documentaries are so great, and even
I like.
mockumentaries
Yeah.
are great too, like Parks and Rec
Mm-hmm.
and The Office.
A
Directly mocking,
mockumentary.
directly mocking documentaries, but not like The Office or like Parks and Rec where it's fiction. This is like It has the people from SNL like Bill Hader and Fred Armisen, and it's
Oh, I
like
know what that is. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and it's like documentary now, and they're like mimicking actual like movies, like it's but like it's mimicking actual like movies, like it's but like it's an actual. It's supposed to be a documentary, but it's not. But it is. It's really funny, and it's on Netflix. Y'all should watch it. It's really good. But I'm getting super off topic here. What I mean to say is that I love science documentaries because I love science and science. I love science and science is cool. So, this breaking news is that a telescope in Australia has mapped the entire southern sky in incredible detail and record time, identifying 3 million never before seen galaxies in just 300 hours. This telescope and whatever, it would take years to even get, I don't know, like a fraction of that. And they would come out blurry and ugly. And you would have to do like all this processing and stuff to make it like to make them visible, you know? But this telescope, which is called the Australian Square Kilometer Array Pathfinder. Let me say that again. The Australian Square Kilometer Array Pathfinder is a super new technology, and it did this in record time. 3 million never before seen galaxies in just 300 hours. That's record time. Where a new Earth could be, you don't know. So yeah, I thought that was really cool, mysterious stuff, and we can, look at the pictures and do some exploring, look at the black holes and such, look at all the different galaxies within our universe, and it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a great time.
This seems this seems so cool, yet this scares me because whenever I think of the galaxy, I think of us like the ant and the ant out of like I picture like the Earth as an ant
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
compared
Compared to
to like
everything, exactly, and that's what's so
yeah,
fascinating. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
compared
compared to
to like
everything, exactly, and that's what's so
yeah.
fascinating. Like we're just so little and insignificant. You know what I mean? Like there's so much more.
Yeah, like I feel insignificant, you know? Like not
But
in a
like
bad
in a
way, just
good way, like it puts it into perspective. The universe is very big. Space is very big. And now it's even bigger. In
1 million.
galaxies, we love
And the fact that they were never before seen too was is crazy
yes, we
because
love the character arc. We love the character
mhm.
and we appreciate it, and I love science. Good night.
I do too. I really like science.
Yes. So now Heidi is going to review. I think she really likes this because yes, I'm not gonna say anything else. Heidi, you can go ahead and take it away.
Yes. Okay, so moving on from science, we have Heidi reviews. And today's Heidi reviews, we are going to be reviewing the best meat substitute for vegans and non-vegans. This is Beyond Meat.
Yay!
Yay! You may have heard about Beyond Meat through their partnership with Pizza Hut, or you may have already known about Beyond Meat for the burger, and they also have sausage. So they have sausage and burgers, I believe, right, Dana? Or
Yeah,
do they
I've
have more?
heard of like the Beyond Burger. I saw like a YouTube video on it. And didn't Burger King did like do like a Beyond Burger, right?
Yes, yes,
They
yes.
did. So yeah, if you like
I
that,
didn't try,
if you like
I
that.
didn't try it though, but
I didn't try it either because I don't really go to Burger King that much. But I know that it was like a thing that it existed.
a lot of fast food restaurants are incorporating more vegan options into their menu, which is
Mhm.
very, very happy. I'm glad that is happening.
Yes.
But I will say,
Yes.
though, a lot of vegan patties, it looks like nothing compared to an actual patty, where you can literally see like a green stuff sticking out of a patty, of like a brown like bean thingy,
Mhm.
and it doesn't look very burgery. Yeah, yeah. But Beyond Meat, it looks exactly like meat, and
Mhm.
it tastes literally identical to meat. I could not tell the difference if you were to give me Beyond Meat burgers and Beyond and like non Beyond Meat burgers. I wouldn't be able to tell.
We love
And when you cook it, Yeah, and when you cook it, it cooks like a regular burger too. Like there's red like seeping out of it as well.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder how they do that. I think it has to do with like some sort of like protein that gives it like the meat flavor. Because
Yeah,
the way
I
it's
heard
known, because they made
there's
it
like
like
beef in
beef
it.
and stuff, but they have like this. Because
Yeah,
the way
I
it's
heard
known, because they made
there's
it
like
like
beef in
beef
it.
and stuff, but they have like this like I think they have like iron. They have something in there that's like
They have
something
beet in it,
similar.
like the red beet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what creates the color. Anyways, it's very good and it acts exactly like a burger. Have you tried the burger, Dana? Or no? You
No,
have,
I
right?
don't. I've tried like the Morning Star stuff, but I haven't tried like I don't remember. I might have, but I really don't remember.
Yeah, I'm talking more about the burger only because I'm not a fan of sausage in general. So sausage justice because I don't like sausage. I just don't. It tastes well, well,
I understand.
yeah.
Yeah, sausage is strange.
Yeah, yeah. This shape is also very strange to what
Hmm.
I'm eating.
Yes.
Very, very different. I will say though, if you're interested in Beyond Meat, it's cheaper at Costco. Interested in Beyond Meat, it's cheaper at Costco. A lot cheaper at Costco.
Oh, really?
So go to Costco.
Do they
Yeah,
have it like in
it's a
bulk
lot cheaper.
or no?
It's in bulk. I will say that though. It is in bulk.
Okay. All right.
But I can definitely live off of bulk Beyond Burgers for sure, for sure. There's no limit.
I love that.
And isn't like vegan meat like better for like the environment too because it doesn't require as much like
Energy. Yeah,
power
it
and
isn't.
water.
Yeah, it's not like it's not wasting so much water and energy. So we love that. It's sustainable and it's moral and it's cute.
It's
And
also
it's just like a
healthier.
regular burger. So it's like I mean,
Yeah, and it's easy to chew and digest because personally I can the chance of me going vegan or vegetarian is very slim because I really like meat. Like I don't know how I would live without it and I have so much respect to those who are vegan and vegetarian, but personally could not do it. But the downside about meat is because personally could not do it. But the downside about meat is because sometimes meat is kind of hard to chew, and I cannot chew like such meaty things.
mhm.
Like my jaw like will snap. So this was definitely a
Heidi's
great
got the
substitute.
yes. We love.
Enough about my rant on Beyond Burger. Do you have any last thoughts, Dana, before we move into the
I
motivational
think
quote
that
today?
Beyond Meat is like a really it's like a movement, like it's a very because the Beyond Meat is part of like this big thing that a lot of other like not only fast food companies but just in general like in the grocery store there's so many other like meat. I feel like it's just great. It's sustainable and people are aware like that people are trying to be
It's a big
more
turning
healthy.
point,
It's a
definitely.
good turning point. So we're not just like, okay, well, let me take this like just beef all day and ruin the environment. But it's more moral, it's more sustainable, and it's being pushed more. It's becoming more popular. It's more sustainable, and it's being pushed more. It's becoming more popularized. So I think that's cool. I think it's
Mhm.
great.
I will add though, vegan food had such a bad like reputation.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was scared to try anything vegan because whenever I would mention vegan or gluten free or whatever, people would be like, that tastes different and it's not going to be as good, you know? So
Yeah,
I feel like it definitely earned like a bad name.
yeah.
So today's motivational quote is by Scott Peck, and I came across this quote while in a museum in Houston.
Ooh.
And it says, until you value yourself, you won't value your time. Until you value your time, anything with it. A little bit more about this quote is about self love, in which we did an episode on. I think it's our eighth episode, right, Dana?
I think so. Yeah.
And it's really good. It's really good. I'm hearing Dana yawn in the background, so I think this is our cue to close.
That's our cue to close, ladies and gentlemen. Our cue to close, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to our wonderful conversation. We appreciate your love and support and undying just devotion to us. Thank you very much. You
Yes.
can follow us on Instagram at funtime, good quality memes, etc. on Fun Times with Dana and Heidi, and just in general. And you can also visit our website that's linked in the description of our Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you're listening, to read more about the news stories that you learned today. And so my mind is so slowly not just now. Yeah,
Deteriorating.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm tired. I bet you're tired. We're all tired of everything. Thank you very much. I hope you appreciated the positive news stories.
Okay, but once Christmas comes by, our energy is gonna go right back.
I love Christmas. I'm gonna make cookies and watch Elf 5 times, and I'm gonna love it every single time.
One of my
Christmas is
favorite
great.
movies.
I love Christmas. And we're gonna have so much energy for you, for our audience, our lovely audience. Okay, that is
Yes, so that was
all
a good
from me.
note.
Yes.
Goodbye, guys. I'll see you
Bye.
all in 2 weeks.